सच्चिदानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं तस्यमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधि साक्षीभूतं भावातीतं गगनसदृशं सद्गुरुं तं नमामि। ॐ गुरु ब्रह्मा गुरु विष्णु गुरुदेवो महेश्वरा गुरु साक्षात् परब्रह्म तस्मै श्री गुरुवे नमः। ध्यानमूलं गुरुमूर्ति पूजामूलं गुरुपदम् मंत्रमूलं गुरुर्वाक्यं मोक्षमूलं गुरुकृपा। सद्गुरु भगवान की जय, स्वामी जी महाराज की जय। शिवोहम। Today we are taking the 18th stanza of chapter 9. In this stanza, the God existence, Lord Krishna, is telling His greatness and His mercy on all. The Sachidanand Paramatma is telling Gatir Bharta Prabhu Sakshi Nivasaha Sharanam Sruhata Prabhavaha Pralaya Sthanam Nidhanam Bijam Abhyayam गति भरता प्रभु साक्षी निवासः शरणं सुहत प्रभवः प्रलय स्थानं विधानं बीजम् अव्ययम्। गति, it means the ultimate destination of a person after the several death and birth. That is called Atma Sakshatkar. Liberation from death and birth. Bharta, it means the ultimate caretaker, and look after with every need of jivas. Prabhu, it means the owner of all galaxies and universes, with the lives of the living beings. Sakshi, it means the witness of all karmas, good or bad. Nivasa, it means habitat of all galaxies and universes, living and non-living beings. Sharanam, it means the real shelter of surrender. Suhat, it means the unconditional lover. Prabhava, it means the cause of origination of all. Pralaya, It means the destruction of all galaxies and the universes. Sthanam, it means the base of all establishment. Prabhava, it means the last factor which the all jivas dissolve after the pralaya. Avyayam, it means never decay or never destroy. Bijam, it means root cause. Aham, it means I. Eva means only I am. My dear Arjun, I am the last destination of the jivas because after the liberation of the death and birth, they comes only to me. Arjun, I am the ultimate caretaker and I look after every jiva and give him every need they need. Prabhu, I am the only and only master of all universes and galaxies. Sakshi, it means, my dear Arjun, I lives in every living beings and I watch all the activities, all the lives and many lives. Nivasaha, it means I am the habitat of all galaxies and universes and living and non-living beings. So my dear Arjun, I am the unconditional lover. I do not want to return anything. And I am the origin and the destruction of all the universes, a base of all the universes and galaxies. I am the Nidhana because after the big destruction, all the jivas submerge in my Brahma. So, my dear Arjun, I am the immortal, never decay and never destroy. So, these are my characteristics. The Lord Krishna, the master of all galaxies and all universes, which is unknown for general persons. Nobody knows him. Only when he give his knowledge, then you can know him. So in Geeta, the God existence is giving the knowledge that he is the Gati. Gati, it means the resulting factor of a jiva. There is two words in Hindi, the Gati and Mukti. When a jiva lives a nice life, spiritual life, with the character as I shown in previous stanzas, Devi Prakriti, divine nature, then fortunately he get the master, enlightened master. When he get enlightened master, and if he is not blind, he can understand that this is my last helper of bring me out from death and birth. So the gati, the momentum towards the God start after the meeting of enlightened master. When the enlightened master provide him the special type of techniques of spiritual awareness, and if he is or she is honest and do the meditation right way, right time, with right manner, with right sentimental loving condition, with the honor and respect, then after some time the momentum towards the God start. So here the Krishna is telling about the last destination and momentum by the help of enlightened master. The second thing is Krishna is telling Bharta. Bharta, it means nutrient, it means the caretaker, it means the look after person is giving everything you need. I want to say one thing, my dear friends. God is very careful about you. When you was an embryo and living in the womb of your mother, God arranged your food in the breast of your mother. That is called milk. Without the delivering the child, no woman have milk on their breast. So the God create the milk by the physiological reactions of the body. So mother is feeding a child. That feeding comes from the God's mercy, and mother's creation also comes by the God's mercy. Because you are revolving in death and birth cycle, but in every death and birth God is carrying on you. When an embryo lives in the egg, the God put there some yellow material for feeding that embryo. When you are in the birth of the tree or the plant, God gives you the roots to absorb the water and minerals, and the sunlight. You can make the food and you can develop. So my dear friends, this is only a symbolic and simple in front of you of God's mercy and carefulness. But you do not know, in the stars, in the galaxies, there are several types of nutrition and stability and shining needs, they God fulfill them. You see, ever you seen the photo of aliens? They have the different type of body, big eyes, flat face, no hairs, but God feed them also and give them shelter. Only one type of aliens you seen, but you do not see many other aliens or many other planets' life. There is miraculous structure and physiology, anatomy of the living beings in the different planets like Earth. Our rishis and munis goes on their planets by the physical body, and they also perform to visit the divine planets by the micro body. So the God's mercy is stable for all the universes and all the galaxies. That is called Bharata. Prabhu, it means if you know the God, if you know the Master is so merciful, He give you His own form and He make you free from death and birth cycle. The death and birth cycle is not limited on this earth. Its limitation is very vast. Here is my disciple, or I can say my friend in the Portugal. She do the meditation on Skype with me. And in the meditation, she went 15 million years before. And she told me the miraculous experiences of her body. The many birth was out of this planet, and many birth different countries on this planet. So the micro body is a black box of your journey, and the enlightened master can see that micro body's journey, millions of birth before us. So it is not a hypothetical or parapsychological illusion. It is fact that the Prabhu is the master of uncountable galaxies. He is a Swami. He is the owner. He is only and only real, holding all these things. The next thing, the God existence is staring to Arjun Sakshi, and we also teach the Sakshi meditation of awareness. And the stanza of prayer to Master Sadguru, there comes Sarvadi Sakshiyutam. The God existence living everywhere, in every living beings, and He watcher, a good watcher. He never involved in any activities, He only watch. If you want to submerge into the God, you should also be a bachelor. Millions birth you get, and you get mothers and fathers. Millions birth you get, and you get the brothers and sisters. Millions birth you get, and you get the daughters and the sons. After dissolving or destroying your physical body, they are not your brothers and fathers and mothers. You've forgotten them, they've forgotten you. But it is the mesmerism of the Maya that in this physical body, you are highly attached with them, and you are feeling this attachment, a very miraculous pain in your heart with the relationship with your relatives. And you are losing the chance of the meditation and awareness because you are wasting your time in the false activities of relativity of this world. This fact will you see when you will die, in moment of the die. When the death will come, then you will remember that Master Sachidananda was telling truth. Nobody can help you in the point of the death. Because you are losing the time in when you are not making enlightenment, or you are not seeing inside, or you are not growing awareness. So this word is giving the warning to be a Sakshi and do the Sakshi meditation, because the God is also the Sakshi of all the universes. He is only witness. He never interfere in any karma of any person. He only exists there, and because of his existence, all the nature automatically became automization. There is the automization of the nature, brings by the presence of the existence God. My dear friends, I request you, please do the Sakshi meditation of awareness if you want to peace and internal prosperity, and if you want to come out from the death and birth cycle, or even you want to live a good life, better life, peaceful life and enjoyable life. So you must do the Sakshi meditation. The God existence is telling in the next word, He is Nivasa. Nivasa, it means the place of the living. In which place of the living are the universes and the galaxies and the intergalaxy space. These are all in the God's existence. These are the laying in the God's unlimited body, infinite body, no shape, no size. So when you are standing anywhere, there is God, you can bow. When you are standing anywhere, there is God, you can love Him. When you are laying on your bed, God is laying with you, because God is present everywhere. He is not a man or woman. So the presence of God you can feel everywhere. That is the lifestyle of the Jnanis. So the God is everywhere, and everything is in God. That is called Nivasaha. Saranam. When a person feel a very big crisis, and he has no shelter, he wants shelter, he wants to help. The death and birth is a very big crisis, you do not know. The patient of cancer in the beginning stage, he do not know what is happening in his body. The cancer is coming and he will die. So the ajnana, the ignorance, the unknown, the dark is cancer. Cancer of spiritual field. If you want to save yourself by this cancer of unknowing, the maya, the ajnana, there is only one and one shelter, that is the God existence. You can take the help. He is only one helper. When a burning heat of the desert, there is the burning sand and very hot winds, and you feel like that you are crossing a furnace. When then you feel you will be die by the heat, there is only and only one tree. You can go and sit under the tree. The shadow of tree will give you the coolness. That is the God. All the world is burning in the fire of the Kama and Krodha and Lobha and Moha and Maya and mesmerism and magic of the Maya and hypnotism of the Maya. But there is only and only place of the shelter, that is your inner existence, God. That is Krishna, or that is Rama, or that is Mahavira, or that is Gautama. And that is only and only the present master with body. If you cry for the past masters, they will not help you. A woman cannot born a child by the photo of his husband, her husband. A flower can never blossom that tree, which tree is burned in the fire. The seed, if you are boiled in the butter, that will not germination. So my dear friend, listen with careful. Only the living master with body can liberate you from death and birth cycle. If you have so much ego, you do not want to accept a master, then God cannot help you by any mean you are doing. If you are to do long the life, total the life, the prayers, the prayer can we give you the next birth on master, but the prayer cannot liberate you. So I request you, if you get any leverage, if you get any enlightened master, Atma Sakshatkari master, please accept and do the meditation. It is called Sharanam. Srokata. A well-wishing person, a nice person, never want to take any output, and he help to others. You can see in the world also many persons, they love all and serve all. They do not want return, they do not want any selfishness like the God. He is the unconditional lover of all living beings and creation. God never told to men to cut the trees and disturb the ecological balance of this earth. Men cut the trees and destroy the vegetation, afforestation. So he is bearing this type of natural disasters. God loves you, so he creates all the nice Eden garden type atmosphere on the earth. There is very nice, juicy and tasty fruits. Very nice crops. Very nice dry fruits. And the miraculous medicines in the herbal area of the trees. But unfortunately, the evil men cut the precious trees. They can save them the dangerous diseases. In the ancient time, there was no cancer, no asthma, no diabetes, no brain hemorrhage. There was no any asthma or injuries or hemorrhages, but unfortunately the man is not suhat. Men do not know the unconditional love. Men do not know unconditional love. His love is conditional. He wants return, but God do not want return. God is unconditional lover. So the meaning of Suhat, it shows that God is your unconditional lover, all are conditional lover. If you will love with the worldly things and worldly relations and worldly men or women, you will be disgraced by that love. And if you love yourself, living inside of you your existence and doing the meditation and knowing that existence, then you will be the never disgrace and never painful, never sorrow. So my dear friends, all the origination of the universes and the galaxies and the lives and the species and the genus and all the different type of the animals, birds and mammals and marine lives and terrestrial lives, they are all originated by the God's assistant Brahma. So he is the Prabhava. And the more keenly if we say, the planets and the stars and the galaxies, the material of galaxies, the making of galaxies, they are all made by the God's effect. That effect is called Prabhava. And when these all expire, then expiry dates and God submerge them, destroy them, reconstruct them, and that is called Pralaya. It means the biggest destruction. The destructions comes time to time, but the last destruction is the very, very dangerous destruction. All the material convert into the energy. There is no storm, there is no mountains, there is no water, there is no air. All are converted into the energy, the matter converted hundredfold converted in the energy. That is the biggest destruction, and energy convert a very, very special position of the plasma, or the plasma converts something else, and something else is convert something else. So my dear friends, that pralaya, that the biggest destruction, nobody knows what is the mechanism and the procedure of that pralaya. It is not hypothesis, it is the real things. When the Brahma die, the Brahma sleep after 4,036,000,000,000 years. The Brahma sleep, that was a small destruction. But when the Brahma die, that will be a biggest destruction. There is no Brahma, there is no matter, there is no planets, there is no galaxies. All are dissolved in the para prakriti, in the para nature. So the Krishna is telling to Arjuna that the sthanam, I am only and only the base of all installation. I am the motherboard of your computer of universes and the galaxies, because the motherboard of computer stole all the component of the computers. So God is only and only base of all installation, of all establishment. My dear friends, God is so much great. You can't imagine by your 800 grams mind. Your mind is not a supercomputer. The millions of supercomputers join each other, they cannot invent the God's activities and the mechanism. So the God is the only and only base, as the sky is the base of the planets, as the atmosphere presents, its atmosphere is the base of the gases, and the God is the base of all galaxies and stars and solar systems. So my dear friend, when all the destructive and destruction and all the energy goes and accumulated after the pralaya, that place, that storage, that also honored by the God. So God is telling, I am Nidhanam. Nidhanam, it means all the jivas, livings or non-livings, they goes and stay there. That is Nidhanam. My dear friends, God is very merciful and loving. We should take the shelter of the God. And this taking shelter of the God is very, very easy, that you do the meditation and see God inside. That is the very easiest way to going in the shelter of the God. The meditation is the best way. So God saying that Bijam Abhyam. What is the Bijam Abhyam? Abhyam is the immortality. Abhyam which cannot be decayed and destroyed by any mean. And scientist says that matter cannot destroy. He can convert into the energy, and energy converted into the matter. But matter cannot destroy. But they do not know. Everything can be destroyed, but only the God existence cannot destroy. So He is the seed of immortality. And what is the seed of immortality? That is your Atma. That is your existence. That is the presence of God inside of you. So my dear friends, if you want to liberation from death and birth, if you want to get the immortality, if you want to drink the nectar, if you want to achieve the highly pleasant life, if you want to achieve the peace, if you want to be a prosperity in your internal life, if you want to come out from all the illusion of the Maya and mesmerism and hypnotism of the Maya, if you want to break the jail of Maya, please do the meditation in the guidance of an enlightened master. This stanza is completing here. I am requesting you with the love and respect, please subscribe this channel of YouTube. I am putting all the videos in YouTube. And please listen these videos and provide these videos to your friends, relatives and well-wishers. We have a service of God, we have a mission of the God. We want to spread this meditation technique all over the world. Then the world will be peaceful, the world will be tensionless, the person they will be aware, the crime will go, the bar will go, the love will come on this earth, and this earth will become like a heaven or like a Vaikuntha, and every person will become like a God's presence inside, and they will be stand in the enlightenment of Atma Sakshatkar. For this mission,